Okay, so today we're going to teach you how to make a parallax measuring device for solar system astronomy lab. And all we need to do this is a piece of poster board. You can also use cardboard or anything that is long, flat, and hard. Uh, you're going to need a protractor. If you don't want a physical protractor, you can print out a protractor from Google. Just make sure that it's to scale and that the image hasn't been stretched or anything like that. You're going to need about 12 inches of string, 2 paper clips, and a roll of tape. Okay. So to start, I'm going to take my protractor and my string. Okay. I'm going to make a loop with my string such that the string is doubled up. And let's go ahead and take one of these paper clips and unravel it, something like that, because we're going to use it to poke a hole through, or rather to put this loop in the string through the protractor, this tiny hole in the protractor. Okay, so I want to make sure that my string starts on the side of the protractor with markings, okay? And then I want to go ahead and poke that through. So I've pulled the loop in the string through the protractor, and I'm just going to go ahead and tape that down on the back. Like that. Okay, now what we're going to do is take that same paper clip and we're going to stick it through the other side. Okay, so opposite of where we started. Okay, so now this paper clip is going to go through the tape and through the string, and starting from the unmarked side of the protractor. Okay, so find your hole. Like that, okay? And then we'll go ahead and tape this side of the paper clip down as well. All right. Okay, now we're going to take this this protractor, and we're going to set it down such that this side of the protractor, it lines up with this side of your poster board. And we're just going to go ahead and tape that in place. Okay. Try to make sure that it is parallel with the edge of your poster board. And I'll put a piece of tape diagonally in either direction on the round side of the protractor. And I'll put a couple pieces down on the base of the protractor as well. Okay, and we're just using Scotch tape for this, but you can use any kind of clear tape to do this. Okay, so now what I need to do is I need to take a ruler, and I'm going to measure starting from the paper clip and making sure that my ruler is parallel to my protractor. I'm going to measure, put the paper clip at the 25-inch mark on the ruler. I'm going to come down here to the 1-inch mark, and I'm going to make a little mark with a pencil or pen or anything you'd like. Okay, I'm going to take my other paper clip and do the exact same thing. Okay, and if you're curious about how I'm bending these paper clips, we can take a closer look at that. So I'm taking this small loop in the paper clip and I'm bending it to 90 degrees roughly, and then I'm just taking the rest of the paper clip and straightening it out. Okay, this way you have a nice tall piece of the paper clip that's going to be sticking up perpendicular to your board, and a base so that we can tape it down. So let's do that. Let's take a piece of tape. Make sure that the tall part of the paper clip that's sticking up lines up with the mark you made on the board, and just tape that base down. Okay, and I'll go ahead and use a couple pieces of tape just to make sure it's nice and secure. All right, and now you have your parallax measuring device. Okay, and in the instructions, you're going to be laying these strings down in the direction of your background object and in the direction of your fin object. Okay, and to help those stay in place and not to bend, you can just take another piece of tape and lay it down like so. Okay, so nice and straight. You can do the same thing here. Right, and then to take the strings up for the next measurement, you can just pull, and it comes off nice and easy.